Hi. So February's Manicures Monthly theme is fancy chocolates. So I have my nails already prepped with my base colors for this project. On my thumb and my pinky, I have Secret Recipe by China Glaze. It's part of their Wonka collection. And it looks just like milk chocolate. On my index finger, I have LA Girl, Wickedness. And it looks like dark chocolate to me, or at least that's what I'm going for with this. My middle finger has Cuticula's Marshmallow Smoke. And I'm hoping to make it look like kind of a nougat center. My ring finger has Witchcult Lacquer's Aries. And when I first got this, it looked just like sea salt caramel to me. And so I'm going to try and make it look like a sea salt caramel chocolate candy. So first I'm going to work on my thumb. And I'm going to take the dark brown, the Wickedness, on a long nail art brush. And I'm going to make stripes going across it to look like dark chocolate drizzle. Oops, I think I need a little more. Okay. That might not be exactly what I was going for, but what I want to look like is how they just sort of drop more chocolate over the top and make a texture. So actually maybe I should stop messing with it while I'm kind of ahead. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. So while that's drying, I've cleaned my brush. And I'm gonna do the same thing on my pinky. I'm gonna try and make those horizontal, or not horizontal, I guess diagonal lines to look like dark chocolate drizzles. I think I might have had just a little bit too much on my brush and I might have been going too slow on my thumb, so we'll just try again. And that's possibly worse. We'll just see. I will let that dry too. Okay, I'm going to go very high tech here with Scotch tape just to give myself a straight line to work with. I'm going to move it a little bit. I've let these nails dry for at least 2 hours. So I think that'll help a lot. So for this, I'm just going to paint it on like I normally would. For the drizzle effect, I thought about using striping tape, but then I thought it wouldn't look like it had just been dropped on. It would look like it was painted on. So I'll take this off before it's dry, and that gives me a nice straight line to work with. After that's dry, I might try and do the drizzle effect across the side. So for my middle finger, I was thinking that I would use the milk chocolate color, the Secret Recipe, and a largish dotting tool and make lines, or not lines, make kind of a jagged or lumpy edge, and then I would paint from there. Because this nail is so much shorter, I thought it would be funny if it looked like somebody had already taken a bite out of that candy, and that's why the nougat setter was showing. Oh, also, I should probably mention before, after the nail polish has had a little bit of time to dry, I'm using smudge-free top coat. I'll top coat the whole manicure later with a regular quick dry glossy top coat. Okay, so I'm using a fairly large dotting tool. And then my idea was that I was just going to paint kind of backwards, like I was going to paint towards my cuticle. I don't know if that would just end up being really messy, but we will try because I want to keep the jagged bite mark looking part. Yeah, I think I'm going to get myself too confused doing that, so I'll just try and not smush the dots. Okay, I'll put a tiny bit more on once that has had some time to dry. So I think while I'm waiting for that to dry, I will try and make my milk chocolate drizzles on my index finger. So I've got some cat fur. It's okay, it's part of the nail art. It just adds to the manicure. I should stop trying to fix it. I think that one came out a little bit better. It looks a little more what I was going for. I'm just going to cover up this little tiny part here. And once that is dry enough, I was going to do some dark chocolate drizzles across there. So when I'm using the smudge-free top coat, I try to go at kind of the same angle as the nail art as what I'm trying not to smudge. And I think that helps. That's actually turning out a bit more how I wanted it to. I think because I'm moving my finger under it, is like I'm holding the brush kind of more still and moving my finger more quickly under it. I don't know if I want to try and recreate that, like undo my other nails and recreate that or not. I'm also undecided on whether I want to try and do those chocolate stripes on the caramel ring finger. So I'm gonna think about it for a minute while that dries and I clean my brush. I'm still undecided and I might try and redo my pinky, but not my index finger. I'll definitely be putting up photos of the final result either way. I did decide to redo the pinky. Let's see. It's the best way to do this without smushing my other nails. I decided since I'm redoing my pinky anyway, I'll try another thing on it. So I'm going to try and make a pink heart with Fuel Your Desire. And I'm going to use the dotting tool and a detail brush. So I'm using the large side of the dotting tool again. And I made 2 dots next to each other. I just put a little bit of pink on my, oh, something happened to it, on my detail brush. And I'm going to just connect the 2 dots in a V shape at the bottom. And then fill it in. There we go, and I'm hoping that it'll get a bit smoothed out by the top coat. Okay, so here is my fancy chocolates mani with a bite taken out of one of them. I decided against trying to put sprinkles on the thumb. I may or may not use the thumb for the collage picture. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you next time.